the lifting cloud base effect. Today we're going to talk about cloud forests. These forests occur where clouds intersect with a mountain and are usually found in the tropics due to the high humidity. These forests are found in various places, such as the tropics in Africa, Indonesia, and the tropical forest surrounding Monteverde in Costa Rica. These forests are amongst the most biodiverse areas in the world, with tons of ectothermic species, such as the unique golden toad and the Monteverde harlequin toad. The entire biosphere is adapted to the humid conditions caused by the cloud cover, so the vegetation can easily capture the moisture from the clouds they reside in. This is also called horizontal precipitation. The water rains down from the trees into the forest, and the dove holds the water like a sponge, causing dense undergrowth that slows evaporation and a dense forest that works as shade that protects the animals and keeps the forest damp. But to understand why these clouds reside in the area, we first need to look at cloud formation. Water evaporates from oceans and moves landwards. Where these H2O molecules form clouds mainly depends on the relative humidity and the temperature in the area. Warmer air requires more moisture to form clouds, so when these molecules get to higher altitudes, the air cools down and the clouds can form easier. But due to climate change, the air temperature increases, causing the cloud lifting base effect. This is when the clouds rise due to an increase in air temperature. H2O molecules will not form clouds under these hotter conditions, and the relative humidity is not enough. They will look for cooler air again on higher altitudes, and this decreased humidity results in less and thinner clouds. Without the clouds, the trees can't pick up water anymore, resulting in drier conditions for the biosphere. About 60 to 80% of cloud forests in the Western Hemisphere are predicted to shrink and dry within the next 25 years. One of these cloud forests that are under threat by these effects is the cloud forest in Monteverde, Costa Rica. Monteverde is home to 425 species of birds, 120 mammals, of which half are bat species, 60 amphibians, and 100 species of reptiles. Furthermore, over 600 species of butterfly and 100 species of dragonflies have been recorded. This accounts for half of the species that occur in Costa Rica. Many of these species are very rare and need this special cloud forest habitat to occur. Some unique and rare species that reside in Monteverde are the golden toad, the resplendent quetzal, the jacarundi, and the olingo. A study was done to assess the effect of the cloud lifting base effect on the biodiversity of Monteverde. What they found was that 20 out of 50 frog species in the area have already disappeared due to this effect. This is caused by the dry conditions that negatively affect the frogs, but also range shifts of birds, typical of low areas, shifting upslope following the conditions that they used to live in before, such as the toucan, which is a big predator for frogs. Besides this, fungal diseases are a big problem for amphibians all around the world, and according to study, they do better under dried conditions, causing frogs to get affected by this way easier. It is ever more important that we don't lose these rare areas of tropical forest. Even though we can't do a lot against climate change, one thing we can do is reducing lowland deforestation. Lowland deforestation reduces evapotranspiration, since a cover that is mostly soil has less evapotranspiration than a full forest canopy, and pushes the cloud base heights upwards with something called orographic uplift. By flooding these soils or planting trees, evapotranspiration in these areas can be increased again, causing the cloud base to shift downwards again. This way we can preserve the dense, biodiverse cloud forest. So to summarize this video, increasing temperatures due to climate change cause the clouds in cloud forests to form higher than they did before. This changes the habitats by making it drier, which causes range shifts in animals and negatively affects the biodiversity, especially that of frogs. By replanting or flooding areas in the lowlands of these mountainy areas, we can increase the evapotranspiration, which causes the clouds to form in lower areas again in order to keep them damp and save the forest.